Man, this has got me really jazzed up right now. And what is it? Well, if you want to know, you know what to do. Welcome back, NYC Fragrance family. Any of you that know me and follow my Instagram definitely know that this is one of my holy grail top fragrances ever. And when companies are going out now and they're duplicating it, or they're creating alternatives where I can save on the juice that I have, which unfortunately I went to go buy the 100 ml and it was out of stock when I bought it, and I ended up only getting a 30 ml. Fragrance I'm talking about is Xerjoff Lira. This fragrance right here, man, the first time I got a sample of it and I put it on, oh my god, man. The bergamot, the blood orange, the lavender, the jasmine, the cinnamon, the licorice, the musk, the beautiful vanilla and caramel. This is delicious. Unbelievably delicious, beautiful fragrance. You are not gonna get anything of this type better, at least in my opinion. And if you know of another one, then please comment below and let me know. But as far as I'm concerned, Lira is the shit. There you heard it. Anyway, so now there's other brands that have replicated Lira. Now, at the price point that Lira comes in, 100 ml is selling retail roughly around $290. The 30 ml is selling for $105. If you break down the math, the 100 ml is costing you $2.90 per ml. The 30 ml is dropping at $3.50 per ml. So it's more of a value actually to get the 100 ml, although you are putting more out of pocket. But as far as I'm concerned, as soon as I get my hands on 100 ml, it's gonna happen, because it seems to have been out of stock on the Xerjoff universe lately, and it was out of stock even on Lucky Scent. So I will be picking that up. Maybe I'll get a hookup through Facebook or something like that and figure out a way to get me to 100 ml of Lira. This way I'll have 100 mls. Because even though I have these other two fragrances I'm gonna talk about, I still want the original. It's that good. I love the fragrance, hands down. So now, these two both actually smell very close to the original. Very, very close. But they're not the original. I hate to say it, but they're not the original. But they are very, very close. The first one comes from probably, if I had to like, and I do like a clone house, and an inspired expression house, however we want to call it, they are probably my favorite because I own a few and they all work very well. The performance is outstanding. The projection is outstanding. The value is pretty good too. And the house I'm talking about is duafragrances. And the fragrance that they make that's like Xerjoff Lira is called Caramel Delight. This, like I said, this fragrance right here, this is the newer bottle too. It's Lira. And when you spray it, pretty decent distribution. Their atomizers tend to have this sticky sensation once in a while, which I can get past it. It works well, so, and the fragrance is what it is. So now the difference for me between the original Lira and the Caramel Delight is probably in the opening. And it seems like, for reasons as explained by the name of the fragrance, the caramel note is definitely more prominent, definitely more amplified. And that's the difference I see between the original Lira and this one, is the slightly more elevated caramel note. All the other notes are there. The composition is beautiful. The dry down is very much the same. Again, so this is coming in at $55 for a 30 ml. That breaks down to $1.83 per ml. They usually run a discount 15%. That'll get you in at $1.55 per ml, which I think puts the price at around $47 for the 30 ml bottle. So the next one, this one is a new house. They reached out to me recently and I got some fragrances from them and I got some samples from them. And I have to say the quality is very good. The price point is good. The price per ml is the best value out of all of these. Now, when they communicated with me, I asked for the fragrances that they sent me because I'm familiar with the originals and I wanted to compare them to the original fragrances, so this way I could bring some value to my viewers if they're interested in this house at all. And the house I'm talking about is the house of Fragrenza, and the fragrance is called Limone e Vaniglia, Italian for lemon and vanilla. This one too, Xerjoff Lira, definitely on the dry down. How's the atomizer on this one? Pretty wide. A short burst, but wide. So it's a pretty decent atomizer as well. These silver reflective bottles, are pretty decent, presentation. They're in 60 ml bottles, and they're coming in at $60. So again, the price per ml is $1, which is the cheapest of the 3 fragrances that I mentioned. Now, what I get with this one. This one has a little bit more amped up musk in the opening. Like Lira comes off, you get the citrus, the bright, the bergamot, and the blood orange right up front. Whereas with this, I get a lot of musk when I first spray it on. And it's weird because the musk is a base note. You wouldn't usually get that in the opening, but it opens up very musky. But again, when this dries down, it becomes very close to Xerjoff Lira. So your scent bubble and the experience of the fragrance is still very, very nice. So between the 3 fragrances, I will enjoy wearing all 3 of them. Lira, of course, the most because I do love the original. The duo version, when I want something a little more sweet and I want more caramel, I go with the duo version. And when I want the little amped up masculinity of the musk that the Fragrenza version has, then I wear the Fragrenza. You can't go wrong with any one of these 3. You really can't. The original, like I said, to me is kind of the holy grail. So, are the clones or inspired fragrances worth buying? Absolutely. And the reason why, if you can't afford the original, you'll get the experience of smelling similar to the original. You'll have those nuances of citrus and caramel and vanilla. And if that's the kind of stuff you're looking for in a fragrance, then you should go out and get it. So remember to like, comment, subscribe. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, I do appreciate people joining the NYC Fragrances family. And remember always, if you smell good, you feel good. Have a nice day.